Okay, we're live.
Your mama's mama. Mama's mama.
What about my baby's mama's mama?
And them too. And their mama's mama.
Awesome. All right.
Let me share the post. Let me share the post and remix the beat. It doesn't match the beat. One's faster, one's slower, but it's all good because I'm not rhyming either. I'm trying to post this. Listen to me live right now.
Like right now. Or you could just reshare the link that I have in mine.
Oh, I'm resharing one on Facebook.
Yeah.
By clicking the box below.
Click in the box below.
Booyah!
And thank you for everybody in Spreaker.com who's joining us today.
Yeah, we kind of mellowed today.
We had quite a bit of people. We were sleeping, that's why.
Yeah, we literally woke up within an hour of this showtime.
Took a nap.
Yeah, we showed up at Hawaiian Brian's early.
Yeah, we did.
We decided to just chill, and we sat. Our mistake was we sat in the leather couch.
We did, and it was a nice
my
rest.
Goodness! And it's air conditioned in here, leather couch. Plus, we get up early. We're early birds.
Yes, we are.
So middle of the day, you're kind of running down with energy, and they say it's better to take a 10-minute nap than drink coffee. You get energy. See how the beat was like.
The beat got tired.
The beat is like, hold on, let me take a quick nap. It works. I'm on time right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like boom bap, boom bap, boom boom bap, bagoom bap. Oh, did I say bagoom? I don't know.
Bagoom.
Really wish I could rap. I was a rapper. Or it's something in music.
I thought you were a rapper.
Not even when it comes to gifts. I don't even rap that. Thank goodness for the bags, the gift bags, because everybody gets that. If you get a gift from me, it's in a gift bag. It's not wrapped. If it's wrapped, either my mom or my sister helped me out. Because other than that, it's in a bag. Wrap. I don't rap. Take a crap. Lap. Dance. Romance. I can't. Oh, yeah, that was a remix. I know I sound whack, but I'm not a rapper. I'm a comedian. I hope I'm funny. You know who said I was funny?
Who did? Do I have to guess who?
Dave Chappelle. I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, you know, how many people you know is friends with Dave Chappelle?
Currently only one.
What? Exactly. Your friend is friends with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that.
All right.
You know somebody that knows Dave Chappelle. And I'm going to milk that. Maybe until, I don't know, maybe until I die. I'm going to have when I pass away, I'm going to have one of those moments where you die and you come back real quick. And then you know, so I'm like, the doctor be like, oh, he's gone. Everybody starts crying. I get up. Dave Chappelle's friend! And then die.
Just in case you guys forgot.
Yeah. Tyler come out, my daughter come walking up, you know, to where I'm laying. Tyler, there's one thing Daddy wants you to know. I love you. And I'm Dave Chappelle's friend. If I keep doing that, saying it, I might die real soon.
Somebody might kill you.
I actually did that today in school.
Yeah?
Yes. In math class. I actually told... You can keep the beat going. It's cool. I like the beat. It's the clips.
No, they need to hear the story.
They can hear me.
Okay.
This is the pre-show as we wait for Chad Wago.
So you name dropped? at the community college.
Okay, so at the community college I go to, nobody knows. Like I said, I'm more famous on Maui than I am on my own island. So I'm at school. I wasn't there last week. Why? Well, here, listen to the story. So I'm in class. I'm in math class.
Right.
I didn't go last week. So what I did was it's an accelerated class. So I actually finished the class. I took all the tests, quizzes, everything. I passed the class. I can move up to the next level. So this girl that sits next to me, she goes, "Oh, I thought you were done with the class. Why are you here today?" I was like, "Oh, I was actually absent last week.
Right.
You know, I am finished with the class, but I think I still have to come to class until I move up. So I was actually absent last week." She goes, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah, I was off island." So she goes, "Oh, okay." And,
She cute?
Yeah.
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 So you're trying to impress then? Yeah, you were. Yeah.
What? Well,
Because if it was the nerd next to you, you'd be like, "Oh,
I actually like nerd chicks.
stop talking to me." But if it was the guy,
Please, I have no time for you right now. I'm trying to do my polynomials over here.
your compliment was sufficient. Sorry. Moving on.
Be like, you should leave because you know who you're sitting next to? You're sitting next to Dave Chappelle's friend.
But go on. What happened?
Okay, so she goes, "Oh, you were off island? What island?" Oh, she goes, "Oh, I was absent too." I was like, "Oh, okay."
What were you doing?
I didn't even ask.
You just waited for her to ask you.
I waited for her to ask me, "What island?" She goes, "What island?" I was like, "Oh, Maui." She said, "Oh, how was it?" "Oh, it was nice. I was actually there for work."
Man, you just like leave the teasers out there. Huh?
Yeah.
You make them beg for more. Huh?
That's what I get from performing stand-up comedy. You know how to do the setups.
I bet the girl the whole time was like, "This motherfucker."
No, I hope not.
He's gonna make me ask because I'm a curious individual at Leeward Community College.
Okay, so she's a local girl. She sits next to me, but we sit in it's like a round table. So she's sitting to my left. On the right is this white girl, and she's pretty too. So
Yeah.
I'm sitting between two beautiful women, and so
Just saying, there's no in between in a circle.
well,
Like, no, I'm joking.
if you're
I'm
going
joking.
around the
Yes.
circle, yeah, okay. So she's
Such a dick.
So she goes, "Oh, what were you doing on Maui? You know, where do you work?" I said, "Well, I'm actually a stand-up comedian." And of course I paused because I know that's part of a punchline.
You're waiting for the laugh, huh?
No, she goes, "Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome." Because not that many people know stand-up comedians as friends. So she goes, "Oh, that's cool. Where do you perform?" Hawaiian Brian's every Wednesday night, Mars Comedy Club, yada, yada. And then she goes, "Oh, cool." And I goes, "Yeah, I was on Maui because I opened for Dave Chappelle." But when I said it, so she's on my left, the girl I'm talking to.
Yeah.
The girl on my right, I turned a little bit so she could hear. I opened for Dave Chappelle on Maui.
Do she?
So she said, "Really? Wow!" Even the guy sitting on the other side of her looked up from his computer at me and like, "What?" So I was like,
Did you look at him and go, "Yeah, you heard"?
I was like, "Yeah, it's no big deal."
I don't appreciate your snooping, but yes, you heard right.
I'll try to play it off. Yeah, no big deal. You know, he's a friend.
It's just a friend helping a friend.
Yeah, he's Dave Chappelle. He's just Dave to me.
Just D. It's called D.
Right. DC, my boy DC. Yeah. And I'm not talking about DC Curry. I'm talking about Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, let me call him. Nah, it's class. It's class. Yeah. no cell phone used in the classroom.
I did, however, email, but it was one of those. It's like one of those date things. Like, oh, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? For like the past 4 days, I'm just gonna email him. It's whatever.
Let's see where it goes.
Haven't replied yet, but
you didn't.
We're friends. Damn it! I drove the dude twice from Kahului to Kihei.
Did you have a hard time pressing the send button?
Yeah, I kept proofreading it.
I don't want to look like a jackass.
Got to make sure everything's spelled correctly. Make sure I don't drop any N-bombs. Because that's how we talk all the time when you email people. It's like, nigga. Yeah. No, yeah, well, that wasn't the only time I did that. I've done that. I try to slide it in anywhere, any place I'm at. You know,
Anywhere you're at?
yeah. Can I get number 1 large size with Sprite for Dave Chappelle's friend? Yes.
Who, sir?
I'm a stand-up comedian, and I like 20 chicken McNuggets for Dave Chappelle's friend likes barbecue sauce.
You referring yourself in the third person?
Yeah. I am Dave Chappelle's friend.
You are.
Yeah, we're not close friends because I don't think the dude would come over if I was inviting him to barbecue or anything. But it's more than most of the people I know. And I don't mean that by anybody else's, you know. I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Are you? Would you invite him to a barbecue?
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah.
They're in Australia. I don't know if they already left, but I would throw the invitation. Hey, if you guys coming through, man. I do pretty good with the steaks, man.
You can call me up, man. He's coming.
Yeah.
And we have no barbecue.
I don't even know how to start a fire.
I was just talking shit.
Can you barbecue?
I'm like, no, I can't barbecue.
Yes, I know. Somebody call Burger King. I think they flame broil.
Let's call Chad.
That would be some shit. Like, I go to Burger King and then I order plain Whoppers, and then I use the patties.
You just put the patties on the side.
And I just make my own like that. Go order steak from Times Supermarket and have them cook it, and then we can say it's ours.
And then take down the good china. Tell them, put it in here.
And you know, it might be a money thing. I remember when I was in college, my coach, after my freshman year, I'm back home for the summer.
Right.
So two of my coaches, two assistant coaches, the one that recruited me and another one came to visit the islands. They have ties to the islands from Buffalo. So they flew down and they said, hey, we're in town. All right, cool, come over. You know, my mom will, make dinner or whatever. And all right, cool. So they came over. Now, I went and picked up Chinese food.
Okay.
Beef and broccoli, fried noodles.
Dare I ask from where?
At the, Waimalu Chop Suey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reputable joint.
Yeah, good place.
Okay,
So Waimalu Chop Suey. And then brought it home. I was 19 at the time.
Right.
I didn't pay much attention. They come and they show up. Hey, what's up, coach? Welcome. We're about to have dinner. Come on, have a seat. And they're talking to my parents and they're eating. And then in the Chinese restaurant, you order trays. They have in the giant aluminum tray thing. So it's not in that. It's in platters are my mom's own dishes. And then one of the coaches goes, "Oh, Mrs. Mane, this is delicious." And my mom goes,
"Oh no, no!"
My mom goes, "Oh, thank you so much." It's not, it's like she's trying to play it off.
Yeah.
And my dad goes, "Oh yeah, she's been in the back cooking all day."
Oh. She took credit for it. Your dad made her take credit for it.
They both were in on it. So maybe it's a Mane thing.
And my son is Dave Chappelle's friend,
Yeah.
He helped cook him.
Oh man, I guess it's in the blood, man.
What is that? What is that that's in the blood? What do you call it?
I don't know. Want to be bad? Jump up and want to be bad, or want to be starting something? Oh man, that's our family. Drop the beat, player. What you got?
What I got? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
This is the craziest. By the way, I'm for my next essay. I'm evaluating or giving a review of our podcast.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's going to be very bad with the rapping part. But other parts I hope pretty good. Yeah. We're getting into the flow.
Just so you know.
Mars Comedy Club. Every Wednesday night. 7:30. The Studio Hawaiian Brian's.
Yep.
James Money, Russell Kealoha, and Chad Wago represent.
Yo.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just counting it down. I have no motivation
To do what?
To
do
rhyme.
This? To rhyme today?
Sometimes you just gotta truck through it, man. You got something? Maybe you can just off the top of your head do a little bit of something.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I wrote something down, but I guess we were gonna wait till Chad shows up.
Nah, because Chad's gonna sit down and go, I got nothing.
I got nothing, bro.
He goes, got nothing.
Go ahead.
That sounds exactly like Chad. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna look around the room. Oh, snap.
Oh, Chad's in the house already.
What did you use? The free Uber ride over? He said yes, but he said yes. We didn't hear him. He said yes.
Oh.
And he looks angry. Angry. He looks a bit angry. That's what maybe this episode we should all pick an accent and try to stick with it through the whole episode.
Okay.
What is that?
So you did take UberX? For all of you guys who don't know, in Hawaii, UberX is free for the week, up to $25.
Not for the week. It's only until tomorrow at midnight.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, tomorrow's the end of the week. In Hawaii, we end the week on Thursdays.
I guess. I at least I know how you're getting home tonight, Chad.
3 times you can use it.
Yeah, 3 times up to $25.
So you used it today?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was really good. One of the things that's awesome about the Uber app is that it'll show you where exactly your cab is while you're waiting.
Right.
Oh, so like you go, okay, he's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Let me get downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you work upstairs, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Was it a cab? Because it's Uber taxi, right?
Yeah. Because they have Uber taxi and Uber black car.
Yeah. So what picked you up? An Eco Cab?
No. Strangely enough, though, the guy used to work for EcoCab.
Oh, yeah?
And then he started working for Uber, and now Uber bought EcoCab.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So how's your experience?
Good. I actually knew the taxi driver.
Really?
Like, he was like, oh, you don't recognize me. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm always drunk when I'm in a cab. And he's like, no, you used to work with me. It was a driver for Papa John's I used to work with.
Oh. Nice.
So you were a dick not for remembering him.
No, when he told me, I was like, oh, shit, that's right.
Did you, because I know the Uber taxi, automatic tip, right?
Yeah, it automatically takes it off of your card.
You give him 20%? Because I don't know, it's a sliding scale. It's a sliding scale. So you can go 20, 15, 10, how much you want to tip.
Well, because it was free, I just gave him some cash.
And he took it?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The whole point of that Uber, no money changes hands. He's your friend, though.
Yeah.
So turn him in.
You know your friend's name?
I'm not going to turn him in.
Do you?
Snitches get stitches, man.
Snitches get stitches by the Eco Cab drivers. Well, on that note.
I guess, now we know. Podcasting live from Hawaiian Brian's Guys with Issues Comedy Podcast with James Money, Russell Kealoha, and Chad Wago.
Come to my house, babe. Prove me wrong. Tell me that I'm fronting just for playing alone. Standing in naked, fire your shot. Ever see me dead, babe? Pretend I'm something I'm not, 'cause I bleed. You said it's all I ever had. Lord, I ain't got no doubt in my pocket, babe. Neither do the boys in my band.
And neither do the Guys with Issues. What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and Florida? What is up? We are back, episode 76. Welcome. My name is James Money. As always, I am with Russell Kealoha.
Hello, bitches.
Whoa, that was strong today. Somebody's in a mood. Hey, you know what? Those of you listening, I just want to say that Russell Kealoha is friends with a friend of Dave Chappelle.
And also a friend of an eco cab driver.
And always, we just showed up in the studio early today. Supposed comedian Chad Wago.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Who, by the way, is a friend of Dave Chappelle's. Just want to point that out.
And a friend of an eco cab driver.
Only 1 degree there.
That illegally received cash. So let's call Senior Uber or whoever owns Uber, whatever's.
Mm-hmm.
Uber is German, right?
Yeah, it would be Herr Uber.
Herr Uber. Not Mein Führer Uber?
Only if the cab is my leader.
Oh, okay. How about Frau Uber? Frau. Fräulein Uber?
Is that Mrs., I believe?
Yes.
Fraulein is Miss.
Fraulein is Miss and Frau is Mrs.
So like when you're getting your hair cut and you cut your Frau.
Or when you're angry and your friend comes to turn your Frau upside down.
I like how when you're angry and your friend comes over, you just flip your wife over and start shaking her.
I just pictured it. Hey man, you're not in a good mood. What are you doing to my wife? But yes, I feel better. Edelweiss.
Sehr gut, danke.
Oh, our German friend must be laughing at this right now.
Well, he laughs at everything that we do.
Yeah, big shout out to Hawaiian Schnitzel. Oh my goodness. The reason I was laughing harder because I pictured it, but I pulled up my news feed on Facebook, and one of my friend's daughters is a cheerleader. Mm-hmm. So like every time, okay, so like when they're on the mainland, you take a picture as a tourist. You go in front of a statue, or you go in front of a famous person, or what a landmark.
Right.
So almost all the pictures they have, because the daughter is a cheerleader, she has her leg up in the air. So it's like, is that how we're taking pictures nowadays? Let's get our leg up or whatever. Just picturing somebody turn somebody's Frau upside down and then seeing somebody with their legs up in the air, it just collided and made happiness in my brain.
It did.
Oh my goodness. All right, so what has been going on in the world? Jimmy Fallon took over the Tonight Show. I don't know if you guys... I didn't see last night's, but I saw the first episode.
Yeah, I saw the first episode, and I went to sleep during last night's.
It just wasn't... I don't know. I guess I'm expecting fireworks, and it was awesome. There was a lot of cameos on the first one, which was cool, when he said that their friends owe him $100.
Yeah.
And everybody shows up, and it's pretty awesome. But I don't know. And then the show kind of like tapers off with the interview with
Will Smith.
Yeah, it was kind of...
What is he up to nowadays?
Will Smith?
Well, he just went skydiving.
Oh.
But that's about it. It doesn't really matter. Oh, his wife actually got the role of... I think they're going to do a TV show, Gotham City?
No,
Yeah.
it's just called Gotham. I
Oh,
think.
Gotham?
Yeah.
So she's going to be a villain on that.
Named Fish Mooney.
Fish Mooney.
Yes.
Wow.
And you know who one of her underlings is?
Oh.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh yeah, the Penguin.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a prequel, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's cool.
So what happened when Smallville and Arrow started doing well?
That's what I was going to say. Like, it's like Smallville.
Mhm.
And Arrow. I think Arrow's a little bit better.
Arrow is for what hero?
Green
Green
Arrow.
Oh, okay. Duh. Well, it could have been...
The Flash.
It could have been Red Arrow.
It could have been the Flash. Like, go that way. Follow the arrow.
I think the Flash is on Arrow now.
He made a cameo,
Okay.
but he can get his own show too.
Okay.
He does, or he's going
He's
to?
going to.
Oh, okay. The only one I've been watching as far as superhero prequel on TV is... Well, it's not necessarily a prequel, but S.H.I.E.L.D. is the only one I've been watching. The TV...
Has it gotten any better?
No, it's like almost the same over and over.
Monster of the Week.
Not really. It's mostly like you getting to know them kind of thing. Like, oh, this person has secrets and
Secrets.
yeah, and it's like, oh,
Secret, I got a secret.
Is that Doma Arigato, Mr. Roboto?
Yes.
Strange that the Asian guy in the group would go. That's like his go-to. It's like,
Now's my chance. Now's my chance.
he was waiting.
Someone said the word. Someone said the word.
He was sitting on it. He was like, "Oh, that's not necessarily robot, but secret. I got a secret." Somebody turned his frow upside down, and it wasn't Dave Chappelle's friend.
No,
It's starting to get old already. I can see in you guys' eyes. You guys like, you guys almost looked at each other.
No, we did look at each other.
That's when it gets awkward. But anyway,
Next year gonna be used to be a friend of a friend who knew Dave Chappelle.
the guy who was a friend of Dave Chappelle is no longer on this podcast.
I mean, that
That
dude.
guy who was a friend of Dave Chappelle, now he's just someone that I used to know.
Oh.
You're supposed to sing it.
Somebody.
I got you.
Got you.
Gautier. Anyways, I don't know if you guys ever seen this show. Because we were talking about, you guys call me the Shadow Daddy.
Right.
So I saw a show called Friday Night Tykes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard or seen of the show?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Holy cow. I am a good father when it comes to youth sports.
Mm-hmm.
I am so good. Yes, she cries sometimes when I yell at her, but I don't have her chanting curse words. Like
Yet.
Well, the reason I paused, I did say to her one time, I said, sometimes you got to go get after these bitches. Go ahead, say it. You can say it. Say bitches. But she's a good girl. My daughter's a really good girl, which is...
Did she say it?
No. She said, I can't.
Oh.
I said, why not? I'm telling you, you have to say it. It's like, no.
Would it have been worse if she was like, B word.
No, it would have been worse if she goes, all right, Daddy, I got to get those motherfucking stank-ass bitches. Wait, whoa, who taught you the rest?
You did, motherfucker!
You be
I learned it from you.
You be talking in your goddamn sleep, motherfucker. And you keep moaning Jessica Biel's name. What the fuck is wrong with you? Can I get my own room, nigga? Whoa. Who the fuck taught you all them damn words? Wow. We're supposed to keep this episode clean. Again, we go that way.
Yeah.
For adults only.
Not on purpose, though.
Yeah. Unless your kids swear, then it's cool. But yeah, these kids are on... there's no real racial thing because they go to black coaches that have black kids in their team. Then they got a white guy, he has mixed on his team, and I think he's a Latino guy, but I don't know. I can't tell by his last name is Latino or Native American. So I don't want to. Anyways, so his team and his other team that's mixed coaches too. But the one team, and I'm going to test you guys' racism.
Okay.
There's one team where the kids were chanting, and it was something to the like when you go, I don't know what I've been told, and
Yeah.
and then so you do like a chant or like, what we gonna do? We're gonna kill them. What are we gonna do? We're gonna beat their team. What are you gonna do? So it's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fuck them up or something like that. Mm-hmm. And these are kids like 10-year-olds saying that, but they bleeped it but they put the subtitles and then there's an F dash. So it's like, because you didn't want me to confuse it with shit. So you want me to know that it's fucked. So we're gonna fuck them up. So I was like,
we're gonna shit them up.
So I was like, wow, and these kids were chanting the F word, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And even when the coaches talk to them and like, okay, everybody bring it in, at the end of practice, take a knee, you ain't gonna let you motherfuckers in it. It's like, holy damn, why are you talking to kids like that? Parents are all on the side, just like nothing.
Yeah.
So which team do you guys think it is? Is it the Latin American team? Is it the white coach?
I'm gonna go with the white coach.
You make it sound like it's like a Negro League.
Well,
The Dominican League.
yeah, you can tell that Chad went the opposite of what he really wanted to say.
No,
Yeah.
no. The reason why I went with the white coach is because he's got to sound more hardcore than the other coaches.
All the coaches were swearing. Not all, but a bunch of them were swearing. You know,
For the record, it was a black coach, right? And teaching the black squad
yeah, it was like wow. But then I guess it's how they talk over there.
in Texas.
Yeah, it was in Texas, but they were serious with their like football. Like there's
Well,
kids.
it's Texas.
Yeah, but there's kids that are getting like they teach you not to go head to head because that's the new thing now. But some of the kids they still go low, and then they don't really go low. But then when they hurt the other players, they're like yeah, and then the coach them and say, hey, don't hit head to head. It was just pretty aggressive show. But it was funny because I couldn't stop watching it.
What would you do as a parent, though?
If that was my kid in that
Yeah.
situation, if he was swearing at my child, then you got a problem with me. If you're teaching my child to do something wrong or cheating or something negative, then
So he was like, Tyler, sweep the leg.
yeah. like play dirty or try to hurt. Yeah, I would have a problem.
There is no
with it.
mercy in the Mane Dojo.
It's the Mane Kai, the Cobra.
Monica.
Yeah, I would have a problem. I mean, I would, jump in, intervene, or what have you, because it's wrong,
Right.
Unless I do it, it's something. But if somebody else teaching my kid to do something wrong, then
But if they're encouraging, get that mother effer, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, I'll be like, yeah, maybe this is not the team for you.
Oh.
Because there's other teams you don't have to play for, because that's gonna. You look at your coaches like parents, so that's your role model.
Right.
Like even when I still, if my coach showed up right now and told me to get out of his chair, I'm by reflex or whatever is I'm going to get up and get out of his chair because it's like a parent or whatever.
Right.
So I wouldn't want her role model to be somebody like that, or if it was a son or whatever, any of my kids. But yeah, it was pretty intense. It's on Esquire channel.
Yeah, I don't catch that.
Oh, pretty good channel.
Don't have cable.
Oh, sorry. Maybe YouTube will have scenes.
I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Hmm.
because I think that I've seen commercials for it.
Oh, maybe it's on that bay where pirates lay.
Oh.
I'm sure it is.
I think my friend Terrence might help you out there.
Yeah.
We're not promoting anything.
Not promoting anything. We're just saying.
Just saying. You can just say things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The other.
Especially if we say that you absolutely shouldn't do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Well, what else am I going to do when it's torrentially raining?
Yeah. Okay. Gar. Sometimes you got to get down and load it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Oh, the other day I was at Ice Palace, and I was caught in a predicament.
Oh, yeah?
So every hour or so, or 45 minutes, whatever, they have the Zamboni machine comes and resurface the ice, whatever,
Right.
or brush it off. So where I was sitting was by where, like the hockey players, they can hop over that wall.
Right.
Uh huh.
So I guess their bench or whatever. So sitting there, and then it was Tyler's friend's birthday party, and so it's not that much space between where I'm sitting and the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So Tyler comes and sits with her friends that are from the birthday party next to the bench, next to me on the bench, and then a group of girls with I guess one of them's mother, and they look like maybe like 14, 15,
Mm-hmm.
and so they stand. There's so much space, but they stand right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, and they're kind of on the mom looks like kind of like she's kind of a hoe.
Kind of Sochi.
Yeah. And then so she's okay with her daughter looking kind of
Like a hoe?
hoish.
Yeah.
So her friend, you make friends with like people. So her friends are kind of hoish. There's 2 Asian girls and one white girl. The white girl was wearing.
So it's like Santa Claus. It's ho ho ho.
Yeah. The white girl was wearing kind of tight, like what do you call those pants? Like
Leggings?
Leggings. And was like right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, so there's maybe like 2 feet between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so like I said, 14 or I might be adding a few years.
Oh, wow.
Like 14, 15.
Doesn't make it less creepy.
But it makes me feel more comfortable telling the story.
Oh, yeah? Go ahead.
So then they're doing all this like selfies, whatever. So I'm like hiding my face because I might be in their background. I didn't want to be in the background,
Yeah.
whatever. And then they start like leaning over the wall, like bending over, like trying to reach the ice, and just like bent over right in front of me.
What were the 2 Asian girls wearing?
Jeans.
Does this make it better for you, Chad?
No. I'm just wondering.
What did her hair smell like?
They're all wearing. Well, it's Ice Palace, so it's cold,
Yeah.
so they're all wearing pants. But
Yeah, that doesn't stop all hoes.
so I was. The Zamboni is going around, and I was thinking, nah, they'll probably leave. I was like, but they stayed there the whole time, and I'm trying not to look. So that's what I figured out, that I have 2 animals inside me. One that's trying to do good and don't look, but don't be too obvious by not looking. It's like I don't want to be like looking up in the sky for no apparent reason. But
Like
part
at
of
the water park?
yeah, but part of me was like, that's a nice shape. The side of their eye, like, looks like it's a nice booty. Maybe you should just like take it. So you kind of like swoop your eyes around.
You come in for a swoop.
Yeah. So I was trying not to. I really was trying not to, but curiosity, the other animal was like, just look.
Goes right at the tower, requesting flyby.
Okay, so I mean, you guys had to have at least some situation like that, right?
Chad?
Yeah.
So what do you do? Okay, what would you do in my situation? Would you like just 1001, 1002, and look away? Or what would you do?
Glance, look away.
You would look and then look away?
I confirm, like, yeah, that is a nice ass.
Even though she's 13, 12?
I don't know. I'm not IDing.
Oh, so you play ignorant. Yeah, you're like, that's as far as it goes. I look at the ass and that's it.
You can tell she was not of age. Okay, Russell, why don't you tell us the generic answer you got?
No. Like, when you look and then when I realize that they're a lot younger, and then you kind of just take it back. So I look and then I'm like, ah. I make myself feel better by saying, ah.
So you shake your head and
I shake my head like,
so everybody
bad parenting.
So everybody can see you shake your head. And
Yeah,
go,
I look appalled.
I can't believe.
Back in my days.
Girls wouldn't bend over like that in front of guys like me. But it was almost like she was mocking it, like
mocking
me,
you.
like not me personally, but just like making fun of this.
Look at this old guy.
Yeah, I bet he's staring at my ass, kind of thing.
I know you want to look. Did you hear somebody say that?
No, because in my head, all I can hear was the jail cell. Clink. What do you call? I should have given her my card and be like, call me when you graduate from high school. We got a podcast for you.
So that she can introduce you to her kid?
No, not
By
that.
the time she graduates from high school.
I meant she'd be doing porn. And we have porn stars that are on this podcast.
Speaking of
Porn?
just got out of high school and doing porn, did you hear about the Duke freshman? Or was it Duke?
Duke sounds like a college
Yeah.
freshman.
Yeah. She decided to pay her first year of college at Duke by doing porn.
Wow. Finally, somebody who has a plan.
Yeah, that's a good plan. That's goal. That's having goals right there.
Yeah.
Instead of dancing on the pole every night, missing homework, just shoot a couple scenes, have sex.
It's more than a couple. Duke is $60,000 a year.
So, what is it roughly per scene for our girl?
Yeah.
For a guy girl is 1,000 per scene.
Statistics, man. Here. What if it's girl?
800.
It's less if it's with another girl?
Yeah.
Wow.
The ones that get paid the most is the guys, yeah?
Yeah, double penetration I think is 1,500 a scene, maybe 2.
1,500?
Yeah. Maybe.
Is that
So,
it?
but if it's a double penetration girl, does a double penetration overrule the fact that it's a girl?
You making up porn now.
Wait, are you talking about like 3 girls and 2 of them have strap-ons?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I think girl strap-ons is like it's there, right? They don't do love making lesbian stuff. But they do have that, but
Technically, that's still girl.
I don't know.
Where does your knowledge stop of porn employee rates?
I only have a cursory knowledge of this.
That seemed a little bit more than cursory.
yeah, they called her the freshman porn star.
Mhm.
Yeah, what is that, Duke?
Is she pretty?
No picture.
I have not, as of yet, been able to ascertain who she is. Still working on it, though.
Still working on it?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
only read that article yesterday.
Stage name is Aurora.
So 1,000. Oh, she'd have to do 60 scenes, huh? Maybe more because of taxes.
Yeah,
They're not
but that's
asking-
over the course of a year.
They're not asking her to dig a hole or build a wall. It's lay down and have sex. Enjoy your job and move
Well, that's
on.
like digging a hole, right?
Well, somebody's digging a hole. Somebody's filling a hole, too. Well, I think that's a good idea.
You think each one would be like, what, 15, 20 minutes a scene?
No way. They do hours, yeah? I mean, filming.
Oh yeah, filming wise.
For hours?
Yeah,
That's why the guys have fluffers, because they got to stay hard for the whole time.
Man.
Yeah.
Thought it was like 20 minutes and you're done.
Well, that's why a lot of them are in shape. A lot of it is the workout is the sex.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know.
yeah. Just imagine how bad Ron Jeremy would look if he wasn't a porn star.
Oh, I just looked at myself in the mirror. He looked like James Money, Dave Chappelle's friend. I just wish I had the same equipment as Ron Jeremy.
Or Dave.
I don't know. I've never seen him naked. We're not that close.
But
We're friends, or we're not that.
So you guys
kind.
are only like level 1 friends.
Yeah, we're like first base friends. Our hands touched, but that's about it. I did pat him on the back. He did give me 2 handshake. So, 2-hand handshake it just got really awkward for me. Hello. Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Hawaii Aloha Travel or Hawaii-Aloha.com
for all your travel needs.
Give them a call at 808-589-2000.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop.
And hit extension number 2 and ask for Bruce.
This is Bruce.
It sounded
What are
just
you
like-
doing here?
Oy vey, aloha. Shaloha. Actually, I'm going to be a guest on their podcast.
Oh, yeah?
The Lucky You Live Hawaii podcast.
Oh.
At Lucky Live Hawaii, LuckyLive808.com.
For all your lucky you living needs.
Lucky You Living Needs. Anyways, let's move on. What we got next? Fan participation time.
You?
So fan participation,
Mm-hmm.
our question for this week is, or this episode is, have you ever lied while calling in sick? If so, what were you really doing? Okay, so for me, what I did, I actually twice. Once I called in sick. I live in Hawaii. My job's in Hawaii. I was a city bus driver.
Right.
In the state of Hawaii, or even more specific, in the city of Honolulu.
Mm-hmm.
I called in sick from Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's all the way on the other side of the country.
Yeah. That's a good one.
So I called in because I was already on the trip and I knew my vacation was going to run out while I was going to be up there.
Ah.
So when my last day of vacation, I called in. Oh, no. Because, well, the lucky thing is Virginia, I start work at like 5 in the morning. So Virginia, you can wake up like 9 and you still have time. So I called like an hour before I was supposed to report in for work.
Right.
Because if I did the day before, it would be kind of obvious.
Right.
So I waited till like an hour before my report time. It's like 4 in the morning, which is, I guess, either 9 or 10 o'clock
Right.
Eastern Standard Time. And I said, I'm not feeling so good. Not going to make it into work today. I said, all right, so we're gonna leave you out for the rest of the week, or are you coming back tomorrow? Oh, no, leave me out for the whole week. It's going to be a while. I still got to catch my plane. The second time, I called in sick from not San Francisco, from Las Vegas.
Man, you're like a world traveler of calling in sick.
And the good thing is because you call with your cell phone, it shows your cell phone number,
Right.
808. It doesn't show, what do you call
I don't know where I really am.
Why are you calling from 702 or whatever area code?
Yeah, that's Vegas 702.
See, there you go. Lucky you live Hawaii, because we know the area code, brah. So that was me. I have a friend, Jesse Tinker, who called in sick, watched hockey, and then went to sleep. James Alberding, he was sick, but he was too drunk to go into work. Michelle Welch was driving across country. Kento was staying another night in Maui to do a gig. Yeah. So that was their calling in sickness.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you got, Russell?
Actually, you know what? I did call in sick when I was like on the Big Island, and I called in sick to work, but they didn't know I was there.
Yeah.
And then one time I called in sick while I was in Washington,
Yeah.
and then one time I called in sick because I was interviewing for another job.
Yeah. Hey, I can't make it today. Why? I'm hoping to get a better job. And I need all my energy because I really hope I get a better job. And that was an old job, yeah?
Yeah, one of the old ones.
Yeah. So, what about your friends? You had any friends that...
One of the main ones was Crystal just said that she called in sick to get her hair and nails did.
Wow. Yeah. You're not feeling good? I need a mani-pedi.
Mm-hmm. And then my other friend, who happened to be named Crystal as well, said she was puking. I think I remember that when she was puking.
So she was actually sick?
Yeah.
So that's not a lie.
Yeah, it's not a lie. It doesn't count. Chad, what you got?
Well, for me personally, I've actually never called in sick and not been sick. I have, however, called in late for various reasons. I think the best was one time I called in, and because it was my friend that was the manager at the store I was working, I was like, I'll just tell him the truth. Hey, man, I'm going to be a little bit late. I'm on the 16th hole. We should wrap it up pretty soon, and I'll get back up. He just told me, yeah, don't come into work.
Oh, good friend, or you just got fired?
No, it was my last day of work anyway.
Oh, see, there you go. That's when you want to do that. I like that.
Let's see. For my friends, DJ Derek said that he did it in retail, and he just spent the day doing nothing. Another friend,
Isn't
Karen.
that retail, too?
Yeah.
So the same thing.
You're just not folding somebody else's clothes. You're folding your own.
Mm-hmm.
Gap.
Another friend, Carrie, said that she's also called in sick and also did nothing. I have friends that are just as lazy as me.
Hey, you were golfing.
Again, I wasn't pretending to be sick. I was just like, yeah, this golf game lasted longer than I expected.
Oops. Last day. #burn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
he just, I'm done. I just not even let you know.
We're not going to close this segment. I'm just
leave it hanging in the air.
I'm just done. All right, here's our little guys with issues segment. Today's the topic. I like how Chad just walks into these. He has no clue what Russell and I discussed pre-show.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So we want to discuss guys and girls. All right. So please elaborate when you have on your opinions. Give some supporting reasons, whatever. So listen to me with the English class.
Composition's paying off.
Booyah! Got to get better than a D on the next essay, though. So, tall women. How do you feel about tall? Is that your cup of tea or your tall glass of water? Hey, turn your frown upside down, man. Turn your frown upside
How
down.
am I supposed to turn my frown upside down? I'm short, man. If I got a tall girl and I try and do that, I'm just gonna slam her head in the ground.
Hey, there's our new position. You can start out with the slant-eyed Hitler and end up with turn your frown upside down. Let's get Dallas on the show and see if we can get her to do that. So tall girls. I mean, women. There are beautiful tall women, but then there's
hell yeah.
Then there's the gangly kind of tall women. Now, when I say tall, well, like the long limbs with the wide hips, and because they got to support all that the height. So, because I'm talking about 6'4" and up. We're not talking tall 5'7".
Oh, Chad, man.
I'm talking about 6'4" and not like volleyball players, like Jane Vorster from UH or something. I don't know if you've seen her in person. She's a tall chick.
To tell you the truth, when you're talking about volleyball players, like when I met Heidi Illustre, I was like, wow, you're taller than I thought you were.
Heidi Illustria's not even that tall.
She's not.
She's not
That's
even
my
6
point.
feet. So I was like, although Heidi Illustre had a nice booty.
She's actually way prettier than she looks on TV too.
Yep. I seen her walking to where they play beach volleyball. I seen her. I was like, whoa, she's way prettier in person.
What's her name?
Heidi Illustre.
Yeah.
What was her?
ILLUSTRE.
What was her sister's name?
Is it Heather? No.
Was it Heather or Heather?
I'm not sure. Her last name's Illustre, though.
Yeah.
So, anyways, how are you? Like, I'm not saying you're gonna go date one, but like, how do you judge tall women? Like, do you see like, is there a part of you that's like, ooh, it's exciting because I don't know what that's like, or are you like, oh, she's tall, blah, like how I am with women with short legs?
Is that what you are?
If their legs are
short and stumpy.
Well, I don't get what I mean is I don't get turned on, or I don't. It's just weird when a woman's legs is shorter than my arms. Because I've been with a woman whose legs was shorter than my arms. She was under 5 feet. She was woman though. She wasn't a child.
Was she?
She wasn't a child. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't girl. She was a woman.
She wasn't more than a girl, but less than a woman.
I wish it was Britney Spears, but no, she was. Her legs were short. She was 4'10" or something.
4'10",
something like that. She was short.
You said that didn't turn you on though.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta.
Maybe that was the situation that turned him off.
It was just one of those things, man. It's like, did you just say yes to sex?
That's what happened.
I guess it's not. Actually with her. It was a thing, man. It was just a thing. The chick wanted that. I didn't have to commit to anything, but was down to have sex and
down to pound.
Yeah. So it was good times for me.
Was it? Because you seemed bothered by it that she was so short.
Yeah, because there's times where like missionary, but up on my knees, not laying on top of her, up on my knees. I'm holding the legs. I'm looking at like, wow, that's so weird.
It turned more into like Catholic, not missionary.
What? I'm not sure where you're going with this, but it was just weird for me. So how do you guys feel about tall women? I mean, I like long legs. I do.
I don't have a problem with tall women at all, as long as they're pale, white, volleyball player looking. I'm okay with that.
So no Polynesians for you. Light-skinned
I haven't
Polynesians.
seen any light-skinned Polynesian women that are like 6'4". You don't really see that too
Yeah,
much.
that's true.
Yeah.
Usually the Viking, what do you call,
Nordic.
bloodline. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, but
Or black.
Yeah.
you know, so I do see them mostly when I was in college, and they all played volleyball. The ones that were really tall, they were pretty hot too, because, or they were swimmers, and swimmers always have really nice bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have much booty, but they do have the hamstrings. Their legs,
Yeah.
because from the swimming, the swimmers' legs are
They're
pretty
beautiful.
nice,
Yeah. It's like Magnum.
Actually, I think soccer women have better legs.
They have two big legs.
Potato,
Too big.
potato.
Too big.
Potato, potato. As long as it's longer than my arms.
I like soccer girls because they're usually the shortest athletes.
You have would you have a problem dating a girl that was 6'4", Chad?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Girls that are 6'4" have problems dating me.
But if it was a woman that we all have our own fetishes.
I would absolutely love to date a tall girl. I want to breed with a tall woman.
Really?
Yes.
So you make the next generation of Woggles.
Yeah, just a little better than I am.
Does she have to be Asian?
No?
Okay,
It's just willing participant. Huh?
Yeah.
Consent.
She has to have a heartbeat. She has to breathe air, and she has to say yes to you.
She doesn't have to like it.
Did you like?
Grudging consent is still consent.
Okay, so what would you rather have? A tall?
I would rather have a girl that's roughly my height.
Oh, okay. So you rather roughly your height.
Yeah, like
How about shorter would be better.
shorter's fine. A couple inches taller than me is also fine.
If a woman is taller, do you feel like? Because I probably won't have this problem. But I'm asking Chad. If a woman's taller than
If you meet a woman that's taller than you, she's a monster. All right?
Shaq? So would you feel less of a man if she was like 6'3" or
No,
6'?
I'd feel manlier.
You'd be like, bitch, bring your face down there so I can kiss that shit.
No, mostly just like bragging rights. It's like, look, I got all of this.
You don't need to bend down. I'll just kiss your titties.
How much woman do you have?
I don't even have to go down on her. I just stay right side up and just, mwah.
We call it standing up. We don't call it going down.
All she got to do is bend down. She got to put her foot up on the chair to tie her shoes, and I'm right there.
But yeah, I am like right about motorboating height for girls that are over 5'11", I think.
What's the tallest girl you've been with? She like
Tallest girl I've ever been with, I think, is 5'9".
5'. Oh, that's pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
pretty tall
That's
for
half
them.
a foot taller than me.
Yeah, half a foot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 6
Yeah, I'm
inches, half a
5'3".
foot. I have to do math. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, carry the 2. All right. Russell, what's the tallest girl you've been with?
5'7".
5'7". Oh,
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Like 5'11" and a half.
No, okay.
The tallest I've been with was 5'9". She was a volleyball player at University of Buffalo. Can't think if I was in. Most of the other girls are about 5'6", 5'7". It's like, and then there's that.
And then there's more.
And then there's that one that
The ones we don't speak of.
the one that we keep under the bridge.
Oh, so she's a troll now.
410 women need love too.
Got lots to give him.
No, I would. You never know when love strikes. So love is out of this conversation. Love is totally out of this conversation.
Okay.
Because you can fall in love with anybody. Like, I could fall in love with maybe a woman from North Korea. I don't know.
It's just weird.
It's just that would be weird. Because like, how the hell did you get here? First of all, and 2, are you a spy? Anyways,
That should be part of your standard dating questionnaire on first dates. Are you some kind of a spy? Are you trying to get state secrets out of me?
because I ain't got shit for you. All right, so that's our advice to guys. So we say tall women are good.
I'm down.
Oh yeah, she's up.
Yep.
So tall women, you get the thumbs up from the guys with issues. How about that?
Yes.
So if you're a tall woman and you're looking for sex, email us at guyswithissues@gmail.com and we will hook you up with one of us. we'll see who checks the email first. Yeah. Speaking of women, going off on a tangent, but I just wanted to mention this. I don't know if you guys heard Richard Petty, the king, he's also called the king in NASCAR, said that the only way Danica Patrick can win a race is if everybody went home, all the guys went home, and she raced by herself. Do you think he's a dick for saying that?
Maybe he's not saying it in a sexist way, and he's just saying Danica Patrick particularly sucks.
Thank you, because that's what I think too.
Yeah,
I'm not against. I'm happy that they put that on her, because there's other women that in NASCAR, just not in the sprint. Not they're this is like the Premier League of NASCAR. The truck series has women, but nobody mentions them. Is it because they don't look like her, dolled up or whatever?
Because they're not like the face of anything.
Yeah. So that's the problem, is that she bought in. She took that hat. She took the reins and she ran with that. Mm-hmm. So this she handled it well though. Tony Stewart, we call Smoke, drives a 14 car. He actually is standing up for her because she races for him anyways. But I think I agree. I don't think it has anything to do with her being a woman.
I'm not saying that it can't be sexist. I'm just saying, based on what information I have, I don't see why it has to be.
But he did say she is good for the sport because she brought a lot of eyes to the sport.
And groundbreaking too.
Yeah, but she is a horrible driver.
She hasn't won yet.
No, she's won a pole position, which is like you see who can go the fastest in qualifying, and then whoever's the fastest time gets pole position. But she is not a good racer in NASCAR. I guess she was pretty good with the Formula whatever's, but that one they rarely drive in traffic.
Right.
NASCAR is in traffic, so that's where that a lot of guys who come over from the that style of racing, the Formula One cars, they have a hard time because the traffic. You bump, you push your way, you remember that dude from the last race that knocked you off, and then you're gonna knock him off. It's crazy, but you got to be able to handle it, and I don't think she can handle it now. Maybe she gets better, but she can't handle it now. I'm not siding with the king, but
Yeah, that's like the same kind of complaints that like people were making about what was her name? Kornikova.
Anna Kornikova, yeah, because she was only good looking.
Yeah.
So she was getting everybody was looking at the sport because she was pretty.
She only had to win one.
She didn't win any though, right?
I think she won in like doubles.
Yeah, she never won any single grand.
And she never won any of the big ones.
Yeah. And then here comes the one that saves it all. The other Russian chick, Sharapova,
who's dominant this.
That's
speaking
beautiful.
of women and sports, did you see the girl that's a running back in the indoor football league?
Oh no.
They have a few clips of her playing online. It was her first game, I think this weekend or like Friday or something like that. She got cleaned out.
Really?
Yeah. Like it was 3 like huge hits on her.
She got hit by a 300-pound dose of equality. Welcome to football.
Is more than one person still a single dose?
Well, I guess that one hit. Oh, I guess more than one. Yeah,
because there was a couple where I think it was 2 guys.
Well, she
popped right back up and got right back in their faces.
Oh, good for her. But see, I think it's just the society don't want to see our women
get cleaned out.
Yeah, because it's just, I understand women want to be treated as equal. It's just that they got to understand that the gentleman's side, the side of me that holds the door open for you, the side of me that says hello and how are you doing, the side of me that would be very polite to you is the same side that doesn't want to see you get destroyed by other people physically. So it's not, besides, I hate when women go, why? Is it because I'm a woman? Because it kind of is, but it's not, I'm not trying to, I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Kind of, right? I'm trying to just not dig any more holes.
I'm looking at the video clip right now of her. Yeah, she got cleaned out. She kind of looks like Danny Woodhead.
Yeah, she's like way tinier than all those guys. Indoor football was what your hero was playing, right?
Colt Brennan?
No, Jared Lorenzen.
Yeah, he was in the indoor football league, right?
Yeah, and he broke his leg.
That is a giant individual right there.
Yes, he is. Yeah, that's why they call him the Pillsbury Throw Boy.
Yeah, Pillsbury Throw Boy. Well, since we're talking about sports, it's time for Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10.
Jimmy's Top 10 ways we can help Sochi Olympics ratings get higher. Because I don't think a lot of people are watching. Because every time you turn it on, it's either... everything is figure skating. I hardly got to see any bobsledding. Last night's the first time I saw snowboarding. It's like, this shows some other sports. Why is it just... figure skating all the time, which is nice, by the way, because them skinny girls got some nice booty, and I appreciate that.
That reminds me, were you skating when you went to Ice Palace?
No, they don't have swords in my size, because then I would wear a size 18. I think they only go up to 15.
Oh, okay.
The last time I ice skated, I was 13 and I wore size 13s. Back then, that's what they went up to 13. And I was pretty good, man, because I used to roller skate when I was a kid. So I knew, yes, James Money. There was back when I was growing up, I'm not that much older than you guys. There used to be roller skating rinks. There was one in Pro City by the power plant right across the street. And there was one in Chinatown. And, yeah, we would lace up our boots with our four-wheelers on each foot. We used to go roller skating. That was the business back then. Don't judge me.
I wasn't judging him. Were you judging him?
Kind of.
Well, you know what's messed up in Ice Palace? So you got these kids that they're good at ice skating, but they're geeks outside. But because they're good at ice skating inside Ice Palace, they're the cool kids. I'm just looking at them like, take it easy, man. It's like, you're only cool in here. When you get outside, nobody knows you. It was so weird because then they throwing their snow when they slide and snow all over the place.
They're trying to like shoot it all over people.
Yeah, so I'm like, and I seen one dude who had a hot chick, and he's trying to like mad dog everybody for looking at his chick. How can you act gangster when you're wearing ice skates, dude? It's like, come on. Take it easy, SA. Take it easy. That's all I'm saying. Lil Joker does not belong on ice anyways. Right. Okay, so Jimmy's Top 10 ways we can help the ratings of the Sochi Olympics. Starting with
number 8.
Change Sochi Olympics to Hoochie Olympics.
I would go to a place called Hoochie.
Yeah.
To watch the Olympics.
Watch Hoochies compete.
Yes.
Imagine a town. See, the town is Sochi.
Yeah.
A town of Hoochies. That's
Hoochie.
It's like, oh, are you Russian? Yeah, but technically I'm Hoochie. That makes sense, you slut.
That almost sounds like an Indian racer. The Hoochie Indian.
The Hoochie...
The Hoochie Mama tribe?
Yes. Number 7.
Hood rat, figure skating.
Ice pole dancing, which is Chad came up with, and I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was really good. I would watch that.
Yeah, they're trying to get pole dancing to be part of the Olympics.
I tell you what, though, her nipples would be so hard because of the cold. And then what happens when her lips get stuck to the pole?
Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
Yeah, that is the correct answer.
Mm-hmm. Number 6.
The ratings would get better if they did ski, those biathlons where they ski and shoot. If they ski and shot at each other.
Yeah.
Hunger Games ish.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Number 5.
Bang bang.
It would be better if black people were in it.
Besides the Jamaican team.
The only two.
No, one of the Canadian hockey players is black.
Is it?
Yeah,
But
so
is
there's
he-
like 3 of them.
But is he black, or is he?
Are you trying to say that he doesn't count if he's light skinned like Smokey Robinson?
No, like, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
is he like, pardon me? Or is he like, you know what I'm saying?
You're trying to figure out how Sochi he is.
Yeah. Is he Sochi or is he
Is he so Sochi?
pardon moi?
Yeah.
Are there ghettos in Canada?
Oh, he's Canadian.
Yeah.
Apparently Snow said there was. The rapper Snow in Toronto.
Wait, he was informing about it?
Yeah, when he was informing us.
To be fair, Toronto does have a crack smoking mayor. So.
Yes.
Wow, informer. Innocent, but like it boom boom down. I remembered that. Well, there was that rapper, Cardinal Official.
Yeah.
He's from the T dot, as they say it.
Where's that?
Toronto. The
T-dot?
T dot, O dot, one of a kind. Cardinal Official, Bacardi Official. That's one of my favorite rap songs. He does all the slang from Canada.
I like his You Know Your Ghetto When.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
It's pretty fun.
Number 4.
Women's strip curling. Now, I said it's not fair because it's men's curling, so it should be strip curling, period. But Russell said no, women's.
Yes, and no strip curling on your period.
No blood on the ice. No blood on the ice.
I think that's a James Bond movie. no blood on the ice. That would be cheating because she slides and she drips and she leaves that jug thing right on top of it and goes, point, because it's in the red circle. I was saying, like, because I was telling Russell, I was like, it would look kind of gross. Because the way they're positioned when they're like, like their legs are like open and on a weird angle. Like the guys would probably their nuts would just drag across the ice, and then they would get stuck.
And then somebody would brush the ice for the balls.
Holy cow! All right,
I'm sorry. Number 3.
bonus points for hockey if you win the fight.
Yeah.
That would be a great tiebreaker.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, there we go. And then, it looks like the USA. See, that's when the black Canadian guy would probably win. Because they got jabs and they're really fast.
Oh, unless you're going to you just pop them.
Plus, he's from the hood, apparently.
T dot.
Number 2.
X-ray cameras in snowboarding so we can see those bones break. I actually like that. Because I saw one last night, ACL break or tear.
Wow.
Oof.
One of the guys, I don't know if he over-rotated or something, but he landed and then you can hear him screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! I was like, holy cow, that guy's in pain.
Oh, there's been like a ton of accidents on the snowboarding course.
The ice isn't very good.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, what, 65 degrees over there?
Yeah, they said that it's melting and then it's clumping and then it's not tight, compact like they need it to be. So just slide right across.
Because there was one girl, like, on her practice run, I don't know exactly what happened, but she hit her face on, like, the top of the ramp when she was coming back down.
Oh.
Just immediately knocked the fuck out.
Wow. And then Shaun White wiped out too, yeah?
Yeah.
Got eliminated.
Mm-hmm. And number 1.
The number 1 is nude figure skating.
Nude finger skating.
I like that one better.
That
Freudian,
sounds like a really good foreplay thing.
Freudian slip there. Nude figure skating. These figure skaters are actually pretty hot. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty. They're kind of skinny, but then when their butts are out like that,
Right.
I like it. I don't know about the U.S. the U.S. Couple that just won.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That girl looks kind of weird.
I'm still thinking about the finger skating.
Yeah. You stuck on my finger?
No, just I'm just imagining in my head.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And that's Jimmy's top 10.
Jimmy, stop 10.
Jimmy's top 10.
Okay, that was a pretty disgusting top 10. You got his music queued up? That's what I was trying to signal to you. I did it 2 times. I was like, what? So I had to just spit it out. All right, it's time for the weekly news with Chad Wago for the guys with issues.
You're on.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my email to open. This is awkward.
Stay classy.
You gonna freestyle over this?
All right, yeah. All right, check it. It's time for the news, baboos. Sick people get the flus.
If you choose to lose.
Guys with issues is a Supreme Cruise.
Yes, and a shade of a color is also called hues.
And here's the news with Chad Wago.
Wagoos. I'm going to make up the news.
Yeah, at this point, it's starting to look like I'm gonna have to.
Are your
right.
phones, you need to reset? We can talk about something else and come back to you.
No, let's make
Okay,
it
wait,
weird.
no. I got it. Internet's slow, but at least I have the headlines now.
Boom.
All right,
Because that's what every man wants from the news.
just the headlines.
Headlines.
No facts, just sensationalism. So, let's see. This must be a Florida story because the headline is Flower Pot Chainsaw Butt Gas Station Robbery.
It's like we're playing a $25,000 pyramid game. What is, or was that Jeopardy? I'll go with Florida for 1,000. What is the Florida Panhandle?
Queensland, Australia.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, 19-year-old kid rolls into a fire station wielding a chainsaw with a flower pot on his head, robs the gas station, and then as he's leaving, he moons the security camera.
How old is the kid?
19.
Oh, I thought you said 9. I was like,
Yeah, like not a kid. Not really a kid.
wow, so he robbed with a chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
Interesting.
Not flower pot's not interesting.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Devo.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
got
yeah,
whipped.
we just lost one of the members of Devo.
Did we?
Yeah.
Maybe that was him.
I think Bob too.
That's why he
I
did
believe
it.
so,
That's
yeah.
why that guy did it. He said, step on the brake. Oh, step on the crack.
Whip.
Step on the crack. Break your mama's back. You must whip it. So maybe that's what the guy was saying when he walked in. Give me your money. It's for you, Devo.
All right, here's something that did happen in Florida. This guy tried to burn down his apartment building because the apartment owner association told him that he needs to close his blinds before he masturbates.
I can see that. That is rude.
That would make you want to burn. I gotta burn this mother down.
What? Now I'm going to take off the walls. I'm going to take everything out. Everyone will see me masturbate in the ashes. Like my penis would be like the phoenix rising from the ashes, squirting upwards into the sky. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
He sounded like Bane for a little bit.
No one cared who I was until I started masturbating.
Make it so, number 2. Sorry, I was trying to do Next Generation Star Trek. Luke Picard.
Yeah, we knew.
And we are offended.
Sorry, geeks.
A man in Gilniau, Poland, he had a hard night of drinking, and he needed a ride home. But when he called the house, the only person there was his 8-year-old son.
Nice.
No Uber in there.
I see where this is going.
So he gets his 8-year-old son to drive the car to the bar to pick him up, and then he's driving home with the 8-year-old still driving when they get pulled over.
Actually, that might be a less or a not so bad ticket, right? Because it would be worse if you're driving while under the influence.
It probably would have been worse for DUI, but he got hit for
Child abandonment or something?
No, not
Or
child
recklessness?
Yeah, and
Child
endangering
abandonment, he's right there.
endangering a minor or something.
Yeah. Unless he ran when the cops came. I'm out of here. You on your own, Junior?
He told the cops that wasn't a kid, that was a midget who forgot his driver's license.
Yeah. Midgets.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Chad.
I thought you were going to talk some more. All right, let's wrap up with another Florida one.
We love Florida.
Man set on fire by his dog.
The dog set him on fire.
The dog got too close to a fire in the house and then ran over to the guy. And
Was the dog on fire?
yes, the dog was on fire and he set the man on fire.
How did the dog get on fire?
The dog caught on fire because Thelma Botcherby, the dog's owner, was spraying the dog with flea and tick spray. And then when she noticed a live tick on the ground, she tried to burn it with a lighter. And the tick spray burst into flames.
So it's like Indiana Jones as the dog's running away, leaving a trail of the spray dripping. The flame just followed the dog.
Maybe.
And the dog said, hot, let's go for a walk, and jumped on her and burned her ass.
No, the dog jumped on her husband.
Oh, that's her.
And the husband is like running around on fire, holding the dog on fire.
Oh my
He just like runs out of the house into the swimming pool.
This is Australia?
No, Florida.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And
Yes, it is.
And that's the it's critical time. And that's the weekly news with Chad Waggle for the guys with issues.
Wagga Flocka News!
Yeah, you gotta close it out with the Wagga Flocka news. Flockas. All right, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. First, I want to let you guys know that we will be at Hawaiian Brian's every Wednesday night for Mars Comedy Club in the studio at Hawaiian Brian's. Come down and check us out at 7:30. We have an awesome featured show, and then we're gonna have a little contest with the audience. If you got a funny joke, come up, tell it. We get you a Guys with Issues prize pack, and then we do open mic where anything can happen.
Anything.
It's only $5 to get in. Performers are free. Just got to sign up for the open mic. All right, now we come to that moment. Uncle Russell's useless trivia.
Now it's time for trivia. Uncle Russell's gonna give you some. Uncle Russell's useless trivia.
I like that.
Oh, it's finished.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I do. I just do things and then stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do two nerdy ones today.
Hey.
Two nerdy ones. I think Chad will appreciate this. Not saying Chad's a nerd, but he's a geek.
Yeah, no, I consider both of you guys geeks.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually a pretty big nerd.
Yeah.
Women are always surprised at how nerdy I am, actually.
They are surprised about it of me as well. Full of useless knowledge like this one. The actor who actually played the physical body of Darth Vader, do you know his name?
Oh, his name is James Vader.
Sebastian Shaw.
No.
Oh, Sir Arlington Figueroa.
No.
Okay, know what?
David Prowse?
Oh, damn it.
Oh, that was my second choice.
Yeah.
Third choice.
Well, he's banned
from
anything that has to do with Star Wars events.
Really?
Yes. He is one of the only people from the original. He is the only person from the original trilogy who's banned from anything Star Wars, according to George Lucas. Why? The legend says that
the legend
he annoyed George Lucas so much
what?
that he banned him from everything.
George Lucas is a jerk.
Some people were there are some that said that Lucas was pissed because he leaked out that Vader was going to die in Jedi. But to this day, the Prowse fella, he denied it. and he was told that many bridges were burned. He burned many bridges, hence he's never allowed to go to the Star Wars event.
It makes me worry. Because maybe, what was his name again?
David Prowse?
David Prowse is probably going around telling everybody, I'm George Lucas's friend. He was like that camel. Do you know what day it is? You know who's George Lucas's friend? You know who's George Lucas? You know who's Darth Vader? It's me, man. That's me, baby. That's me. That's the way he talks. That's me, baby. Oh, yeah. That's me. You didn't hear me? That's me. Oh, yeah. George Lucas' friend. George Lucas' friend.
And one more for you. This one is for Chad.
Oh, it's for you, Chad. Specifically wrapped for your lips.
Did you know Hulk Hogan once had a restaurant? Did you know that?
Yes.
What was it called?
I don't remember.
It was called the Hulkamaniacs.
No, you were close. It was called Pasta Mania.
Pasta Mania. Why would you not
And
put Hulk in it?
It was in the Mall of America.
Oh.
And they served Hulk U's and Hulkaroos,
Ooh.
but closed after a year.
Mhm. He was trying to open another one a couple of years ago.
Called?
I don't remember what it was called, but it was going to be what was the name of the boat?
Titanic?
No. He had a show where he had a boat. It was it was on
Tropic
TNT.
Thunder or something? Or no, something
not
Thunder.
Tropic Thunder, yeah.
Something Thunder. That's when he signed with WCW.
Yeah,
They gave him the show?
Yeah. He was trying to do a theme restaurant for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it. I need the name now.
I'm too cool for this conversation. I was joking.
Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that didn't happen.
I'm glad too. I would have liked to have gone to Pasta Mania, though.
Yeah, that sounds like a good restaurant, huh?
I'd be a
Really?
pasta maniac.
Really?
What? You wouldn't go?
Hulk Hogan is the creator of that restaurant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go where Hulk Hogan has anything to do with the food in there.
What kind of food would you think you would see in there besides Hulkaroos?
Hulkaroos.
I would see the egg drop soup.
You've been thinking about this for a while, haven't you? The leg drop, egg drop.
So would the challenge be to finish a 24-inch python bowl, brother?
Oh, he said brother. The Hollywood scrambled eggs. I don't know.
There'd definitely be a lot of vegetables and vitamins. And everyone have to say their prayers before they eat.
There'd be a lot of NWO stuff.
Yeah.
NWO themed drinks.
No, WCW. Does he still have to pay the licensing fee to Marvel for the Hulk? The use of Hulk?
I don't know.
Or does he go Hulkster?
I have no idea.
And that's useless trivia.
The Razor Ramon rum drink.
Chad disapproves.
Scott Hall's trying to clean up his act, man.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to attack your boy.
That's more than just too soon. That's during.
I didn't mean to attack your friend. Excuse me.
Scott Hall, my friend.
What are you guys like on Facebook together or something?
That would be great if I could be like, oh yeah, well I'm friends with Scott Hall.
Yeah, my friend can body slam your friend.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that Dave could probably body slam people. Dude is jacked now.
Yeah, he sure is. My friend is. My friend's pretty big. He did yoga. He did yoga with Woody Harrelson's wife, by the way. I was there. I didn't do yoga. I don't do yoga. But I'm just saying that he's my friend. I wish Steve Nash was my friend. Kind of do, man. He looks like a super cool guy. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up. Episode 76. Thank you guys for listening. Please tell a friend. Share our listenership is growing, and we appreciate all of you guys.
Yep.
Remember, if you guys ever want to come by and listen to us record, hit us up, guyswithissues@gmail.com. We're here at Hawaiian Brian's every Wednesday night, 7:30, Mars Comedy Club.
Yep.
Tell your friends, tell your mama, because we love mama.
And your mama's mama.
Yeah. So come down. Thank you guys for listening. My name is James Monty. As always, I am with Russell Kealoha.
Goodbye, bitches.
And the supposed comedian, Chad Wago.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. God bless you and good night.
Come to my house, babe. Prove me wrong. Tell me that I'm fronting just for playing.